Atma Namaste. Good evening. How are you?
Divine blessing. Did you have a good time sleep?
When did Pranic healing start? We're all Pranic healers here. So which year?
Atma Namaste, everyone.
There seemed to be a dark cloud hanging over my head.
Sway the hips.
Our thoughts, just remember
Let's bring it down this time.
the joy. I'm free and happy.
Feel that beautiful energy.
You, for you,
Atma Namaste. Atma Namaste. Namaskar. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom to everyone in the room.
Atma Namaste, everyone. I was asked to do a presentation on our progress in Iran, Cyprus, and Turkey.
She's going to talk about a country to you. And I understand in your country you have a little bit of a, what do you say?
Atma Namaste.
No, we don't say that in a country. We
We
say,
say Jambo,
Jambolaya.
Habari gani, Nuzuri sana.
She's
Happy to also see that Nepal is a very holy place of holy people. And maybe that would be the reason why, even with an intensity 8 earthquake,
A new CD of Master Choa chanting a mantra. I have to warn you in advance.
thank you, Shakur, for the kind words that you said about me and about Bhutan. What she has said about Bhutan is the truth.
Atma Namaste. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, to Her Majesty, Mother Queen of Bhutan. Thank you for being here. The navel is connected to the instinct of knowing. So he said that this is connected to an ancient development. Some people talk about the Lemurian root race. Also, begin at 7:30. We'll start with physical exercises to get the body. Okay, repeat your eyes. Clockwise.
Together. Raise it upward. To the Supreme God, we thank you for your blessing. To Lord Mahaguruji Meling, we thank you. To Buddha Kuan Yin, we thank you. To Gautama Buddha, we thank you for your priceless blessings. To all the great ones, we thank you. All the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we thank you all for your priceless blessing, for divine light. Shall we start?
You know, what happens when we start asking the question, you know, when we're with somebody, what's it like to be this person? Now, that's not so common. Again, as Pema Chodron described, we're usually living in this kind of spin or cocoon of moi, all our stories about me. But what happens if we pause and really, when we're with someone, dear friend or somebody, a clerk at the supermarket, wherever, we pause and just ask that question. Well, what's it like to be this person? What does this person need? And even deeper, who is looking through those eyes? Who's really there? We start to sense that same mystery of who's looking through our eyes. What happens if we begin to really, what we call role reverse with people in the world? We hear stories, but what if we begin to role reverse? What if we role reverse with somebody who's somewhat being demonized by our culture right now? I remember in one of our groups, a woman who was from Iran described what it was like to be her. And for a few moments, all of us just paused and we started, it was like, what would it be like to be inside her body and heart and mind right now, when so many people attach a kind of storyline to her? What would that be like? Or we gather in a place like this, for those of you who are in the majority group, or those of you listening and and you're in the majority, what would it be like to be a person of color in a field of people that are white? And just what would that be like? Can we ask ourselves? Can we go inside another person's experience? Or as one friend who's a lesbian in a Christian church described, she spent years being really involved with the choir and with the community there, and finally came out and thought there would be a little more tolerance, and really what she got was being very, very diminished, put in a disease kind of category. What would that be like? It's important to ask, because if we don't start asking this question, we live with separations and we don't understand each other. We don't understand, and we don't understand what the experience of difference is, and we don't understand the deeper sense of who we are together. What would it be like if you are at work and there's somebody that is somewhat put down by other people? What would it be like to be that person? It's radical to stop and ask that. So Thoreau says the miracle is to look through another's eyes for even a moment. So that's part of the invitation of investigation. That's where this becomes a real tool for social transformation. We begin to investigate with courage and with an open-mindedness, and an interest, what's happening inside me? And that same interest starts carrying over. What is it like for you? What is it that this person needs?
Advanced Pranic Healing is the next class after you've taken the basic Pranic Healing workshop. According to our teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, Advanced Pranic Healing uses color pranas and advanced healing techniques to produce very rapid healing and to cure difficult cases.
Color prana is more specific and potent in its application. It is like going to a specialist rather than a general physician for your ailment. When we use color prana, the healing process is hastened. In this workshop, you will learn advanced techniques on scanning, cleansing and energizing. We will also gain a detailed understanding of the energy body and the interrelatedness of the chakras.
As a medical scientist, I was amazed to see advanced pranic healing techniques cure chronic ailments like high blood pressure, glaucoma, herniated discs, chronic pain, arthritis, and even emphysema. All this and more you can learn in a 2-day workshop. I highly recommend you take this class. It will change your life forever.